It is round 4 of season 4 in GRM, and for the second consecutive week, the Invercargill Invaders are on the road. Now we are going away to face the Jackson Fire, a team that, don't let this fear you, but smashed the Galway Wasps, who smashed us the week before. So these guys, I am a bit concerned about. They've shown they're good. If they pummeled the Galway Wasps like they did, they are a real threat to us this season. So it's another away strip. The Invaders have changed their strip a little bit for this match because the Fire play in the red. We're playing in the yellow with the red at the bottom. So that's how you tell the difference between the two teams. It is Sullivan kicking off this 4th round fixture, and you got to talk about form. You can say that the Invaders are in pretty hot form as well. We put in an amazing display as we make a great break first up. Last week, where we had a big win, 50-odd points, we put on our opponents on the road as well, which is always a promising thing to come out of a road trip. So we are here up against Jackson Fire, the Invaders on the road, which is a big thing of this match. Here is Mayo, a good start here. We've made good inroads into their defence as well, and Carter's got out wide, and he's got room to move as well. Up towards the touchline, he used every inch of the field. This is a good start here by the Invaders. Making room towards their 22. We worked really hard for our first half points last week and then really blitzed it after that. But it was the week before we started in such good form against the Wasps and then blew it away completely, going 14-0 up to lose 45-14 or so. So we don't want that to happen again. We've got a good chance here. Evans is finding a good opportunity for Mayo, and they've got away to Jorkovic. Jorkovic looking to offload. He does it, but we're in the 22. Good start here. Unchanged team once again. And we've secured a backwards ball. Bondesio didn't really want that. Around the corner they come. Looking. Kikuchi. We've gone backwards 5 metres, but we've gone a lot flatter. It's a beautiful line. Brock Bondesio floats it out wide. Phil Muhammad. Oh, that combination of Bondesio and Muhammad is humming. That is another amazing combination try between those two players. Man, last week, if you didn't watch last episode, you missed out on a masterclass by that man that just aimlessly kicked the ball, Phil Muhammad. He was sensational, but it was that passing from Mr. Bondesio that I really loved. He floated them perfectly to hand, and he was a massive threat. As now, the Fire have a chance to do something special. They didn't steal any ball off us though. That's what I was concerned about 2 weeks ago, is both our tries were one-off plays. We got the ball off a kick, and then we just ran end-to-end and scored. This week already, though, we've constructed a try, phase after phase, built up the field, some great offloads saved us nicely. And now we're on the attack again through O'Neill Brown. Ooh, but we lose that ball very fast. Don't want to see that too much. Seen it a bit too often this season already, as Nishimoto goes in for the Fire. So a good start here by the Invaders. We're up 7-0. Just 4 minutes in. We've got a man down. Hopefully he doesn't stay down too long as the ball is pointlessly kicked away. Muhammad takes the mark, and my God, Muhammad. Phil, what are you doing? You should have kicked that. He's setting up for Lior, who pointed to the short side. No, Lior, don't do it! Well, Jorkovic has got a real hospital pass here. Go deep! No! That's not a knock on. Come on, Brock. Oh, we've lost the ball. That was silly. Look at their fullbacks storming up. They've decided to go short side. And it just about works for them as Ninkovic. They are just 10 metres out. Mistake. That's what we wanted. It has not gone backwards, though. Quite unbelievable. Kick it, please, someone. Oh, Brock, I don't know how you've got that away, but thank you. Superb kick, and it's claimed there at the back, and oh, it's been lost, and away comes Kikuchi. Has he got the legs? No! Has Jorkovic! Has Jorkovic! Oh my good God! I cannot believe this try! Kikuchi and Jorkovic have scored one of the biggest counter-punch tries you will ever see. It's 12-0. Kick to come. Brock. Sideline. It's over. It is over. That was close to the upright, but the flags are up. Wow. I was watching because I thought we were going to concede. Carter's close to the sideline, and again, we don't get a good exit play out of our own half. Man, terrible line out. Brock's got it at the back. He floats it in. Lior looking to kick was Cuisine. No, what the hell he was thinking. And we set up once more. Brock hammers it down the tram line, 5 metres out. And it's picked up the back from Redden, who charges forward, offload. But a knock on. Knock on, advantage Invaders. This is superb. But we have an injury. Someone is off. Someone is off. It looked like a big man. Wow, we've lost our scrum. We haven't popped up, but we've lost the ball. So the Fire have a chance to hit back. Brock makes a good tackle. We've lost the big man. Another knock on. Jorkovic has picked us up though. We could play advantage. No, we lose the ball. Well, let's see how the scrum goes. And here's, as we head towards the 10-minute mark, we'll see what happens next. If we can hang on here, Leon needs to get that ball out. Hanano goes away. Mohammed puts a little grubber through. No one's really chased it. And a good piece of pressure forces the Fire back. But they've hung on to the ball. Right. They're in their 22. They should kick this way, I presume. And we'll move forward to see what happens next. It's a deep kick down to O'Neill Brown, who is smashed. 14-0 again. We lead. We've bombed this 2 weeks in a row. Hopefully, we can keep this one together and hang on to this lead. Jackson Fire have got a set-piece chance here. They are just outside the 22, but have been a danger as they start to warm into this match now. They've got numbers through. Oh, this has got to be a try. Can they cut them over the corner? No, the acceleration wasn't there from Orlana, but the top-end speed was definitely on song, and Orlana scored quickly on that set play. I thought they could have done something there. Oh, I thought that one went over, but it's missed. So 14-5, and again, it's that same period where we just seem to lose our way. A good lead has now been dropped, but that's a terrible kick, and Carter, boy, he went flying into contact there. Now floats out from Zengedi. Oh! Knocked on. That was just about something special play by the Invaders. So the Jackson Fire score back. It is 14-5. We go back to the game of drive back. Phil Muhammad called into action. Come on, Phil. We're past that. Your catching's better than that. But the Invaders work through to get out of their own half now, but they have conceded their first try. 14-5 to score just after a quarter of an hour gone. But hang on a second. What the hell has Tatriscu done here? The loose head prop shipped over. Oh, Carter! Carter's bumped off to one defender. Carter will score. I was about to go forward, but Carter scored a miracle ball off the crossfield kick from Tatriscu. Of all people, the tight head prop has just put us up another try. Carter beats the one man in front of him. And that is 3 converted tries in 17 minutes. What the hell is going on here? Evans pulls the ball in. I was about to skip forward. And then, what was Tatriscu doing? It's advantage to the Fire. Are we going to have to watch this whole game the way it's going? I think we are. Let's take this chance now to move forward. A late kick downfield here by the Fire. That was a punishing hit. And Muhammad has allowed that one to just float over the sideline. So Pritchard's on the field, resulting in the injury to Tatriscu. Just to focus in with what's going on there. But Pritchard, an inadequate replacement, no question about that. And a real chance here now as the ball has gone to the Fire. Turnover ball though. O'Neill Brown on the fullback will be up on the line. He could go all the way. Does he have the speed? Does he have the legs? O'Neill Brown, he is gone. God, see you later. Another try. Bonus point try to the team that lost to the Wasps against the team that beat the Galway Wasps. I expected to lose this one. I really did. After that hammering we took to the Wasps and the fact that these guys beat them quite easily as well, I thought, well, this could be a tough one. 28-5. Stick that in your pipe and smoke it. We are on fire, and Brock goes straight through. O'Neill Brown, oh, he's going to do it again. It's a double in a minute from O'Neill Brown. 33-5. I am absolutely flabbergasted. This is ridiculous. Bondesio, 35-5. The crowd don't like it, but good God, we are in some hell of a way form at the moment. Haneno's met with a hefty hit, and I think we've lost their ball as well, so... Oh man, I can't believe what's going on. We're half an hour in, it's 35-5, and now the Fire could score. No, a terrible pass. They've cleaned it up though, but no. Into touch goes the loose head prop, Abdiyamo. And we should be able to clear out. No, we've stuffed up our line out. Pritchard not doing the job. And Ninkovic has picked us up. But our defence has been really good. We've turned that over. So scrum feed will go to the Fire. 9 minutes till half time, 8.5 or so. The scrummers work well, but they just have not looked like scoring. He's going to get smashed. Oh, Brown! Brown! O'Neill Brown has been amazing. We haven't seen much of him this season. He's been fairly average. Haneno stands out on first receiver to the left and pounds us into touch. But O'Neill Brown, O'Neill, my goodness. He's been so good. It is 33 minutes in. Another advantage to the Invaders for the knock-on. Here comes Jorkovic. He is an X-Factor player. I mean, the changes we made last season have made such a difference. 35-5. Advantage Invaders. 6 minutes till half-time. Let's see if there's any more action before the half closes out. Wow, this game has been so good. So we are looking at the dying seconds of the first half. It is 35-5 still. And somehow the Invaders, I was looking at the scoreboard, have turned that ball over. 20 seconds or so to go in this first half. Nothing else exciting has come about in those last 6 or so minutes that when I left you guys. But we're looking to close this one out nicely. Oh, Brocky has been cut in half there. Great tackle though. Bonicio goes down. I expect us fully just to put this in touch. There's no need to do anything silly. Oh goodness, here we go. It's Cuisine on this left-hand wing. What is he doing out there? Haneno a pick and go. Casting back to his days. Here's a crossfield kick. Here's an opportunity. Up they go. It's recovered. O'Neill Brown looking for a hat trick. He beat one, couldn't beat the second. 40 minutes is up. That was almost magic. I love these crossfield kicks coming off so well at the moment for the Invaders. 35-5. That is what I can't believe. We are in referee's time, stoppage time, extra time, whatever you want to call it. Two sides. There's a knock on. That will close it out, I'd imagine. The Invaders pretty much have to score a try here to play advantage the way the refs let this run out here. There's another knock on back the other way from Haneno. So that'll be it. Half time, 35-5. Invaders with it. Oh, I can't even, it's not even, oh, it's just a great win. It's a great lead, I should say. It's not, is it surprising? I'm surprised. Let's just go off that. It's a surprising halftime lead of 30 points. It's superb. It's brilliant. And we're putting the Fire, they're getting quick ball, but they're going backwards with it, which is testament to our defence, how we are set up straight away. There's no time to get our guys in the right positions. We are just bang, ready for the next phase. Bang, ready for the next phase. Now we're on attack, and it's Carter slicing through. He's going to lose that ball. Yeah, he held on in the tackle. Bit of a shame there. I thought there was a chance he could have gone all the way there, but it will be back to Ninkovic. He's doing the kicking. That's a bit bizarre. He's kicked it pretty much straight across the field to the 22. 35-5. Oh, turnover at the line out. Come on, boys. Let's put another one in the bank. It's served for Brock. Oh, Brocky, he didn't float it. Come left side. Well, there's no one really there, though, is there? Mayo's done a decent job of just holding that ball up. They continue to persevere, though. Haneno, he's not going to do anything. He's not got the power. He just holds on and holds it up as well. Now, no, we consist with going to this short left side. Come on, boys. Let's get another try. Let's put this in the 40s and really hammer this one home. Get some big points advantage. No, we're going to keep on going to the short side with the big boys. Botha. This time, Lior. This time, Lior. No, it was Cuisine. That's why. Probably went that way. Brocky goes backwards. We've lost about 15 metres now. We're not looking so flash. But there's numbers out here. Carter. He'll get us back into 22, but he'll lose us the ball as well. Advantage. Hands in the ruck. Twice in the 22 that's happened now. Bit of a shame. Another try there would have just been that little bit extra. We do have the bonus point in the bank. So it's all rosy at the moment for the Invaders, who are looking really good. And another turnover at the line-out, which the way this game's been going, we've dominated their line-outs. The scrum's been good. But line out, well, that is a terrible pass. Who's got it? Invaders with the advantage. There's always a chance we'll score a try here, so we'll just sit with this for now. See what happens. Floats out for Brock. He runs straight and he runs hard. Hanano, away to Mayo. Quick hands, away to O'Neill Brown. Hand trick, hand trick. No, he's dropped it. He's knocked it on. Oh, Neil Brown, that could have been your hat trick, son. What's the setup here? It's floated over the top of the maul. It's advantage to the fire, and through they go. Now we see something back from Jan. He fans, he speeds, he goes to Muhammad on halfway. A bit of action there from the Fire as they look to strike their way back into the match. They return to the territorial kicking, and they go into our 22 with it as well. And that is where now we'll leave things. Hopefully the Invaders win this line-outs. We do. We'll clear our line, and we'll see where the next advantage will be. Knock on from Brock. Not what we wanted. Well, the Fire have been camped out here in our 22 for a bit of time. They've still got another advantage for a knock on. That's a terrible pass as well. They're not making too much work of this, to be fair. They've still got the ball. They've still got advantage. Another, like I said, advantage for another knock on. We seem to just knock our way out of our 22 as the Fire persist going short side like we did just before as well. We will get the scrum feed, so it'll sit all the way back. And we tried to work our way out, but twice now we have stuffed it. Here's a little kick over the top. Nothing coming of that. And why wasn't there a mark called by Carter? Why wasn't there a mark called? Should have taken that. Oh, that's a terrible pass. Oh, no. We've just gifted them a try. Ninkovic has scored. And from right out in front, they'll have the shot at goal. Is that Ninkovic doing that too? No, it's Chan. Danny Chan kicks it over, the open side flanker. And, well, the Fire had their first converted try as they've tried a little chip kick straight off the whistle. And Brock's picked it up with a great pass away from Quazine. Oh, and look at Brocky go! Instant reply. No. Hit it up, boys. Get the big units in there. Or just spin it wide and go straight through! Phil Muhammad! Take that, Fire! That is a superb hit from fullback Phil Muhammad. Man, he is something else this season. Key player. I mean, we had Brocky as my key player, but he is really fighting hard for that best in the team. He's becoming a massive asset. That fullback move was the best thing we did to Mr. Muhammad. As here's a little run from Lior, of all people. Such a good player. I mean, he does not play to his full ability, does Lior, unfortunately. As here we go, Invaders. Man, we are sweeping through! Quazine, pass it, oh, he's still going! Quazine, inside, Mayo, offload, no. How good is Quazine playing? We are playing, oh, knocked on. I know, you can't win them all, but 42-12, I shall not complain. That's how good we've been today. Again, 2 weeks in a row. But surely at this point, 52 minutes gone, we can say we're going to go 3-1. That is a perfect start to Season 4 in GRM. I'm loving it at the moment. Advantages to the Fire. They'll fight their way out. We'll skip forward and see what happens next as they do make some inroads, but their support play is just not there. Advantage is over. They keep offloading. Oh, they've made a break. He's straight through. There's no one home. He's straight in and he's away. Redden scores, and the Fire are back with another one. Well, we've had 3 very, very quick succession of tries. 42-17. You'll make it 19. What a game. Try-fest out there today, folks. It is superb at the moment. That's a super tackle as well. But it is 42-19. The Fire score a great try back. They kept that ball alive over and over and over and over, and we just eventually ran out of defenders. So credit to them. Superb hit back there, and Muhammad is going to run it back for the Invaders. We are 42-19 up, 55 minutes gone. We'll see what happens next. Well, there has been opportunities aplenty for both sides in the last 10 or so minutes of this match. Both teams making great line breaks. Oh, there's a knock on. The chance now back for the Invaders, and they quickly turn the fence into attack and go wide through Pritchard. Does very well, but mistakes has been the killer for both sides in this midway point of the second half. So goes Brock. Ball, wide pass. Muhammad puts the pedal down, and Phil Muhammad grabs another try. I think that is his second. I'm not 100% sure now. I've lost count. It's at least 2 for Muhammad and 2 for O'Neill Brown as well. Brocky's put this one wide. I mean, he is human after all, unfortunately, but 47-19, how quickly that turned around into attack. I was about to just talk about how bad both teams have been about sealing the deal and putting things away, but nope. Brock has been just exquisite at playmaker today. His passing, just flawless. I cannot fault the way that they've played today, but here come the Fire, a mistake once again. That's what I'm talking about. They look good. They had an overlap, a man over as well, but they couldn't finish it off. Here's Hinano, not much going on for him here today either. Bit of an average display, but 47-19, we're almost into the final 10 minutes, and the Invaders kicking away that penalty, and they'll play the advantage as well by the looks of things, and they'll take the line out to the Fire. Big lead, hopefully carry on, big win, maybe 50 in back-to-back matches. How good would that be? So a good kicking duel has ended up with the Fire having a bit of a line out here inside, just outside of 22. They've been pummeled back into touch. I was about to say the way they're playing, they're a threat there to do something special, but here come the Invaders. Now they've got a chance of something special. Brock feeds it nicely, beautiful pass. Hinano finally wide through Muhammad away to Carter, and Carter's in for another try. Wow, we've plonked on the 50. Well, I was watching that because I thought the Fire were going to do something, because they've been the better team probably over the last couple of minutes. They've been winning the kicking duel. That last kick, Brock put in an absolute thumper, but they're playing little chips and chases, which has done well for them, and I thought there might be something happening here, let's follow this, but no. Now the Invaders have done it the other way around, so, you know, sweet. I'm happy with that. I'm really happy with that. That's great. Great news so far. So 54-19. Defensively, we've conceded 3 tries, but on attack, wow, we have been amazing. There's 5 minutes to go. It's advantage to the Fire. They don't seem to want to play. They're just standing around. They've wasted about 20 or so seconds for a pick and go, which they got over the advantage line with. A good run there. They go wide for Orello, and it's into touch. Orellana, whatever his name is. They take advantage though for the knock on, and they get it straight back out to Orellana. That's what we're going with now. And they pick and go once more. 4 minutes left on the clock. 54-19. Ninkovic has been quite good, I think, for the Fire. He's been involved in everything. A lot of other names in their team we have not seen. But I don't want to talk about their team because it's all about us. We have to do what we can do as the Invaders. This man, Phil Muhammad, has just been so good. So good. He made a couple of little errors, but the chances he creates by his speed, and when he hits that back line, just is so good. It's such a dangerous weapon that when he creates that extra man in a hole, he hits the perfect line, and he just goes bang, straight through it as well. He is a massive asset to the team at the moment. Brocky's been superb. He is cutting through the line and then passing beautiful floaters away. Our defence, although we've conceded 3 tries, I think it has shifted very well, and it has followed very well when the Fire have made a break. So you saw just in that last phase, they made an initial bust through the first tackle. Our defence moved back and surrounded it so that no one could go outside or around it. So they had to stick to that little bubble of space they had. It does eventually shut them down, but there's always that possibility that that third try they scored does happen. Now they've got some room out wide. They're looking, but look how many players. We had 3 players who moved across and went in behind, so we had 3 essential fullbacks as they had the overlap. It was never going to work for them. The crossfield kick, how's this going to go? Well played, Brock. Oh, Bondesio has been so good. Are we going to play this out delicately? 1 minute and 40-odd seconds to go. Let's see what we can do. Bonta. Now they shift it. Oh, we're dangerous. Oh, we're dangerous. We've dropped the ball. Leon picks up the loose one. It'll be a scrum feed to the Fire, and it will leave 30 seconds to go. Can they get a consolation try? We've seen earlier that we scored when they should have scored earlier, but, you know, they're good enough here. They've had some great results. They're going to score. Oh, he's dropped it! Unbelievable! He's dropped a sitter, and now the Invaders between the sticks. Hinano hammers this away. Could have just gone straight into touch, Hinano, because it is all over! 54-19! What has happened? Phil Muhammad, credit. That is credit. He has been the best man on the paddock. 2 weeks in a row, I think. He's been superb. 54-19, I can't believe it. I really can't believe that we scored that many points. A team that I really thought we were going to lose to. What a play. What a play by these guys. They have performed exceptionally well. I cannot fault anything in this team. Our attacking play has been so good. Everything has been so good. 2 weeks in a row, and really you can say 3 out of the 4 weeks we have been really good. Excellent. Superb. 54-19, cannot argue. Possession and territory, it was a give and get, wasn't it? 52-48 both ways. We took possession, they took territory. Tackle count almost dead even, 100 each pretty much. Missed tackles, 33-36. That is a lot of missed tackles, but the offload game was strong by both teams here today. 8 tries to 3, 2 weeks in a row we've scored 8 tries. Handing errors almost dead even. Where did we really get them here? Because there's nothing too different offloads similar. We had a few more attacking rucks. They won a lot more turnovers, over double turnovers against us here, which is a concern. Penalties, we conceded 4, they conceded none. How did we win this game? They were awarded 20 lineouts to our 8, so we kicked a lot more. We stole 3 of them, and they stole 1 of our scrums. We spent 2 minutes and 8 seconds in their red zone. They spent 1 minute 20 in ours, so that is classy. Oh, it was Phil Muhammad that got the hat trick. I was worried about O'Neal Brown and Gage Carter getting the hat tricks when it was actually Phil Muhammad. Well, if you guys have been tuning into this series since we started, Phil Muhammad, I don't know if I'll call him a problem child, but he was really good in some aspects of his game, but his core skills were really bad. His catching, his passing, things like that were really, really bad. But his speed, acceleration, breaking tackles, elusiveness, things like that were really, really good. Too good to leave out for attack, but his core skills were bad that when we had him at fullback, he was terrible. He was really, really bad. And thanks to your guys' advice as well. Comments I got through the forums and comments I got in the videos saying Muhammad needs his handling up. He needs to learn how to catch. That will fix him. Come on, by God, you guys are right. You guys are right, no end. That was the key to unlocking Phil Muhammad. How did they all play? Let's have a look where we got player stats. Here we go. So Petrescu only played 8 minutes, so he can cross out his rating. His replacement Pritchard finished up for 22.3. Not so bad, and was the only substitute to come on the field. Petrescu and Botha. How about that crossfield kick from Petrescu that ended up in a try? I was going to leave that because I thought nothing's happening here. He got a 33, Botha got a 27. Cuisines and Giddy both mid-30s, 35-33. Those two have been amazing. Evans of 33 as well, but Kikuchi and Jorkovic. I mean, I can't believe I didn't play these two together for quite some time when we had Muni Valu, who was playing all right. But these two have just ascended to another level of back row dominance. Kikuchi at 45.5 and Jorkovic in 48.5, and his speed. The number 8 scores some great tries as well. Lior was okay at 25, but how about this? Brocky Bondesio 72.4. Carter of 46, Hanena of 44. Mayo quiet again at 34.5. Oh, O'Neal Brown of 46.5 as well. The wingers were on fire, but how about this? This is ridiculous. I presume these are out of 100. For a player to get 80.5 is just ridiculous. Just ridiculous. That is insane. Brocky 72, Muhammad 80. Masterclasses. Those two are legends. Absolute gold. Out of interest, yeah, we can see why we won this one quite dominantly. They got a 50 in the forward pack, a few 30s and 40s, a 50 at number 8. They didn't play badly, to be fair. No one was under 20. We just completely blitzed them. Well played, team. Well played. Round of applause. I've got to credit that to Muhammad and to Brocky, of course, who was so good. Big win, big points. Let's see the other results from the round as we try and catch up week by week to the current day. Okay, so by all means, not the result I was expecting today at all. Now remember, last round, I'll show you guys. Look, this round here, where are they? I'm trying to find that because I looked this before. I was like, oh, how are these guys going? Here it is, Galway Wasps, 39-21. Jackson Fire beat them. And look at this, round 2, Galway Wasps, 45-14. I looked at those two results and I went, we are in trouble. So as you can see, we're still one round behind So hopefully we'll try catch up with round 5 and 6, and then we can have a clean slate to say this is where we sit right now, because the table is current. We are a couple weeks behind, so I don't want to ruin my and your experience by sitting here and going, well, we've already won what 5 games possibly, or 3 games, and knows the result. I don't want to know the results. I love watching these games live, thinking, are we going to win? What are we going to do? Where are we situated? That's what it's the best thing about the live matches, watching them out like we do. So I'm not going to ruin that for you. I'm not going to ruin that for me either. So don't worry. We're not going to see that top half of the screen. I'm going to completely block it out, as I have done for the past couple of weeks of recording these videos. So results, Bombers over the Lions, 41-21. We had a big win for the Wellington Lions as well, bouncing back from their loss last week. Kelly Mounties as well. Lost last week, thrashing this week. Big wins there. A close one between the Tokyo Strikers and the Bloemfontein Gorillas, 31-28. Plain Riot went down 21-24 to the Cardiff Claw. A few close ones here. Toronto Talk smashing the Wells Wind. We got the Berlin Blitz going up over the Durban Vikings, 49-13 as well. Big ones there. The Paris Venom over the Manawatu Hurricanes, and the London Wasps, wow, thrashed by the Edinburgh Blues, 68-0. Wow, that is a big one. Big result. Munster Reds, one of the first 2, taking out the Busan Blues as well, 28-17. The Galway Wasps, wow, they lost to the Capitals. What happened in that match I had against the Galway Wasps? I mean, something went terribly wrong in that game. I can't work it out, but you got to think about last season we beat the Edinburgh Blues, didn't we? We're the only team in regular season play to beat the Edinburgh Blues. That doesn't make our team better than what the Edinburgh Blues were last season. In fact, there's no question that we were not half the team the Edinburgh Blues were. But it's just that form, performance, tactics, it all comes into play, and we just got lucky. We had a little bit of maybe a tactical edge on the game styles. We got a bit of a better performance out of some of our players. He could have had a bad day as well. So we've got to say maybe the Galway Wasps just had a really good day, and we were just decisively average, and his tactics were probably slightly better against the way we played. So credit to the Wasps. They've had terrible 2 weeks after it, going down to the Jackson Fire, who we just thrashed, and the Hamilton Capitals this week as well. So they're having a bit of a bad run, but they beat us, and we've got to take that and respect that fully as well. Next up was our match there. The Invercargill Invaders 54, Jackson Fire 19. Really happy with that one. Close one between Port Pirie Riot 24, Manawatu Venom 31. And going further down to the bottom, Exeter Blitz getting up over the Auckland Avalanche, and the South Perth Invasion getting a big win over the Islanders. And last but not least, the other Munster Reds thrashing the London Stags. So that is a big result there as well. But none more so than the mighty Invaders doing the job against the Jackson Fire. That is it for today's episode. It is round 4 of season 4. There'll be more to show you guys when we catch up. So not the next episode, but the one after, we should be all caught up with current standings and where we sit. I have a couple of little pieces of news that have just happened in the last week. So I'll catch you up when we get up to round 6 with those. We have a new player who won't be featuring, but has increased our depth quite nicely in the back line, it's got to be said. Depth there is quite looking good. A young guy as well. So I kind of went on the transfer list and thought we missed out on youth players. We still need to strengthen our team with some youth and then look forward to next season. So the money situation, if you guys have been tuning into that, we were pretty poor. Now with these results, and I mean, we're winning away. When we go back home, we could put a big crowd on the board. I mean, look at the Jackson Fire. They got just under, 22 people under their 12k capacity. So with that, we need to be looking and saying we can fill 12k if we're on form. Is it time to start thinking about upgrading our stadium? So money situation, no, that's not an option right now. But we can definitely strengthen our team through scouting our youth players, which again, I'll catch you guys up with. We can do that next episode, I think. We should have, if we have some time after that. Today's episode's been a bit longer. We'll catch up with the youth players when I start scouting them. So I might do that next 2 episodes. We might scout some youth players, and then we can have a look at continuing on that transfer market, picking up hopefully a prop. I would like to pick up a young prop that I could sit in the ranks, and maybe another lock as well. But Zengidi is pretty young, but we still need to get a lock, whether he be young or older. I'm not too worried that is definitely something we need to look at as well. So the lookout is on. If you've got any players you're selling on GRM, let me know if you think they'll fit my bill quite nicely. And as always, to round up today's episode, thanks to the guys at GRM for allowing me to make these videos. It's super fun to play this game. If you're not involved already, just go to the website, Global Rugby Manager, slap it into Google, or go directly to the website, download the little client. It's very small, it's easy. Make your team, get involved, have a game, have a play. As I mentioned last week, get involved with the forums, or last episode as well, get involved with the forums on the Global Rugby Manager website. You can tune in there, you can join up, have your say about the game, about the matches. There's a lot of action goes on there, a lot of little hits and tips about the game. So it's always good to increase your knowledge, have a bit of banter with the community as well. And you know, the more going on there, the more we'll see people getting involved and cool things happening there as well. So get on to those, make your team. I think there's very, very few spots remaining, about 30 I think, when I looked earlier today. So time is running out if you want to get involved in GRM. But as always, thanks to the guys at GRM. Love your game, keep on improving it, keep up the good work. And to all you out there who do play, if you want to get behind and support the game, you can donate at the top of the page. So feel free to do that. It all helps, like they say on the donations, but $1 or $5, $2, $1.60, it doesn't matter. It all helps towards running the game, which they all do out of their own pocket currently at the moment. So if you've got a bit of a spare change, get behind these guys if you love the game and show your support for GRM. But until next time, I've rambled on enough. Thank you all for tuning in and watching. Hope you enjoyed. And until we meet again, take care.